By definition, the worst possible chess game is a game where at every turn, out of all the possible legal moves, you choose to play the one with the lowest valuation. And this is exactly what I have done in this game. I played the worst move every single time. So buckle your seatbelts, you are about to watch a disaster piece. So what's the worst opening? Well, it's 1g4, it's the grub opening. Black replies with 1f5, gambiting a pawn. And after move 3, we have this small pawn cube here on the king side. And you know what's coming next. The kings come out. And here we are. At least they go into different directions. I was worrying that they would both go into the same side and we would have a mirror image and a repetition of moves and nothing interesting. But this game now becomes very interesting. And the black king comes all the way to e4, which of course is a huge blunder. But now the worst move for white is apparently queen e1. Why? Well, I guess because you don't attack the king, you don't give any check, and black can then take with check and the king has to go back. That's the best move, and white is not safe either. But of course none of this happened. After queen e1, black played d5. And this is now mate in 2. Well, the mate is d3 check, only one move, and queen f2 is checkmate. Of course, white will not checkmate, white will blunder their queen. And then black plays knight h6. Why is that a bad move? Well, because it doesn't deal with the same threat as before. This is again checkmate. So any move that the black plays that doesn't deal with this threat can be classified as the worst move. And one thing I need to mention is when I had a choice of moves, for example in this situation, I chose either to do a developing move or a capture in order to get this game to progress. So after knight h6, we have knight a3. Again, this move does nothing. Rook g8, as I said, a developing move which doesn't help prevent the checkmate. And c4. d4, and now it's not mate in 2, it's mate in 1. d3 is checkmate immediately. The black king doesn't have the square now. Of course, white will not do that. White pushes c5. Well, now black has a square to move their king. No, they don't. Mate in 1 still on the board, but white pushes the wrong pawn. But mate in 1 is still possible. But white decides to capture. Well, I wasn't expecting a capture, but well, apparently that was the worst move. And we have another capture, because again, this is mate in 1. d3 is again checkmate. Now the bishop delivers the checkmate. But instead, white takes the knight. Now it's black who has mate in 1. This is checkmate. This is checkmate. And this is a point in the game where both sides take turn missing mates in 1. As long as this threat for white and this threat for black remain on the board, I could play whatever I wanted. So I was developing pieces, I was capturing pieces, and so on and so forth. Until this move. Cause now this is no longer checkmate, as the king can escape since the queen has left this diagonal. Therefore, in this position, the worst move for white is to simply hang their queen. Although white is still a bit better. But now watch this, black takes this knight, this is with check, but white can block the check with checkmate. Isn't that amazing? Of course, in the real game, white blocks with the wrong piece. This is again mate in 1 for black, and we have a few more moves until we get into this position, where we enter another phase of mate in 1 being missed by both sides. And the valuation bar plays ping pong if I let it go all the way. And we have a little queen dance. Also the knight goes to die, but it won't be taken, at least for now. And it gets taken now. So we have a few more moves. We take a pawn. And we get into this position where, okay, now we are in the endgame. White is up 4 pawns, however black is still threatening mate in 1. But instead black hangs the queen. It will be taken, but now it has to be taken. This is the only legal move. And now black plays the best move. Well, black only had 2 legal moves, and they both lead to mate in 3. And you know what's coming next. White will try to sacrifice the queen back. Or blunder stalemate. So that was it. The worst possible chess game. I really enjoyed seeing the moves coming and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Don't try this at home, but thanks for watching and see you in the next one.